What's up, Internet? My name is AppSlug, and welcome to AppSlug, the show where I look at Android apps on my Galaxy S5, and today, taking a look at yet another Walking Dead mobile game. This is The Walking Dead No Man's Land, which I believe came out yesterday or the day before, at least in the Google Play Store. I don't know how long it's been out on iOS or any of that nonsense. And it is, as I said, another Walking Dead mobile game. I've played a little bit of this so far. There's more base building, there's more resource gathering. If you see my last video, there was a lot. Like, the last game was a lot of base building and resource gathering. And I understand that, that's certainly a lot of what mobile has to offer in terms of, hey, let's make a cash-in mobile game, etc., etc. But I have not really gotten a good handle on what this game is quite yet. Like, obviously, you can see here there are different forms of currency. You've got your gas. That's for going out on runs. You've got your food. You've got your XP, like silver badge sheriff things, and you've got your gold. And obviously, the gold is a little plus sign because guess what? It is a motherfucking paid currency. It's a mobile game. Anyway, this game, however, does have the distinction of saying, hey, we have a tie-in with the show. We have Daryl. There was a cutscene in the beginning, and that happened. We're gonna just build something here as we're before we go on another run here. So let us click on that. This is obviously some last season stuff. This is the road to Terminus, but there he is. The only character that we've encountered thus far is Daryl. So this is perhaps when he left the group. Or when, he was separated from the group during that season of the show. So we're going to select our team here, which is going to be, no. Joel, Tim, and Ann. We got 2 2s and a 1. And the combat in this game is kind of a stripped-down, bare-bones XCOM style combat, which is different than the last game. The last game was like a turn-based, but it wasn't XCOM-y. It didn't have like AP to it. It didn't have action points. So here, it's still kind of early on, so it is explaining. If you don't go all the way with your thing, you're only going to spend 1 action point. And guess what? There's a fog of war. So, and we have our action point, and then we can spend it by stabbing this guy in the head. So one would imagine that eventually this does get more complicated. That there is more to it. But what I've seen so far, it has all been pretty simple. So let's not drag the screen. Let's click on our guy. Hit here. Get those zombies to engage us and not spend all of our action points. So tap and turn. Here they come. So that knocks that guy out. Like, I have to wonder, how many more times can they do this? Like, how many more times can they make a, mobile game of this nature for The Walking Dead and have it still be moderately interesting? Because this feels so much like obviously the combat's different, but so much like other mobile games that are out there. And do those have legs? Like, are those compelling enough to make enough money? Obviously, it's free to play. Does that stuff make enough money in the long run to, make it worthwhile to, obviously put in work, put in resources on games that, if you're not getting featured in the App Store, what good is it? So sometimes, and I don't think this is one of those times, but come on, click on the. Sometimes there are resources that you can scavenge within the world. You can see there that says go to exit. There are 3 locks. Those locks are things that you get in between. It's like a little random, here's some stuff to click on. I don't know why I can't click on Joel and turn. There we go. Get over there, Joel. And the turn. So, that is a run that cost us a can of gas. You find a car in the tutorial. and you gain some XP on that, and then your characters have their own stuff. They can get hurt, but here's your stuff at the end. Here you can unlock these things which scavenge you some supplies. Usually it's experience, and obviously you use experience to pay for stuff, and that is what it is. Sometimes you get food, sometimes you get an additional weapon, and that's always nice. But for the most part, you got all these. There it is. Some common stuff. You can get, obviously, hey, watch a video, get more gold, and get more. And like, no, I'm not gonna do that. You can spend more gold to get more unlocks. And I'm sure if you have more money than common sense, perhaps you want to do that. But that is not how I handle video games in my life. Here we go. It is still the road to Terminus. So check every container, so no one gets left behind. No, we're gonna actually go back to camp and see if that's still got 11 minutes. This guy's level 2 now. We actually just used him, so that's cool. Tim is level 2. I can go in here and mess with this farm plot. I can, whatever that is, claim my 5 gold. My 5 golden tickets to Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. The Call for Survivors thing, I'm not really sure what this... I mean, you can get more survivors, but, like, that guy's, level 1 of 3. And I don't know... Look, obviously, it's The Walking Dead. People will die. Whether or not they die because of something you did, or because of something the game wants to happen, I don't know. I haven't played enough of. And I don't have enough of that, and I'm certainly not buying any goddamn gold. It's certainly not fucking happening. So I want to train up her, and we'll do it instantly because obviously this is for a video, so I don't really care. This is not a game I'm gonna play any more of. I didn't play any more of the last Walking Dead game because there wasn't enough in there for me to give a shit. But I could swear I got, like, didn't I just get that bat? Like, how come I can't use that bat? I don't want to train anybody else. So, I don't know how I... Hold on. Click on the faces here. Alright, what if we want to go to Joel, and we want to give Joel... No, I can't give him... I got a bat out of that crate. I don't know what I'm missing here in terms of being able to change... Perhaps only certain... Alright, let's go over to Tim here. Alright, perhaps only certain characters can use certain weapons, and he is a blunt, and these guys are all sharp. That makes sense. In a way, that makes sense. I don't agree with it, but it makes sense. So, that's more or less the gameplay loop. We'll go on one more run here, because why not? We got 4 out of 7 missions for this first chapter here. And we're going to spend some more gas on this stuff. We're all level 2, so we should be okay here. We're all level 2. And yeah, it kind of just, I guess, goes on like that. And I would imagine, I mean, the game runs okay. I'm not gonna, I don't have any complaints about the core of what this game is trying to do, but the fact where it's a free-to-play game, and I don't particularly care for those. Like, certainly, a Walking Dead XCOM type game is something I would be interested in on a certain level, because that is an intriguing idea. The part where it is a mobile game is where it, oh crap, is where it loses me. So let's use Tim here to do that, but he just gets stunned. So I'm gonna end my turn here. I'm probably gonna get attacked by that guy. Yep, certainly did. And then that zombie should wake up. Yeah, so we're gonna take him out like that. We're gonna take that, and that should stun him. The critical hit, fantastic. And then we'll move him over here. Have Joel do that, and then Joel can inspect that crate his next turn. So we're gonna move up here cautiously, because that red thing is making me a bit wary of what will happen when I walk past it or walk near it. I'm going to end turn here. Alright, so we're going to use Joel to open this container, hopefully. If I can click on Joel. Joel, open the container. Use your turn. Get the gear. Alright, that's one unlock. So usually things you can unlock are glowing. Whether or not we want to continue to do that with our other characters. Alright, so they've been alerted, but I only use the 1 AP, which means that when they attack me, they're in Overwatch, and smashing them up. That's what you get, motherfucker. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna move you back here. I should be able to use you to take out you. Oh look, there are 2 more zombies. How about that? And then, so we'll take Tim here to attack this dude. Critical hit. Dude or lady, I'm not really sure. It's a zombie, it's hard to tell. And another walker turn, and then I can go take out this dude. Like so. So far, all the zombies have died pretty much in one stab to the head. That seems, you know, how it should be, more or less. At least at this point. So I suppose we're gonna have to investigate this shit, so fucking... How much bigger is this map? Alright. Let's go investigate that. That's gonna give us more supplies. And then Joel has the unenviable task of investigating this crate. What if it's full of zombies? I mean, there's one zombie. But sure. Hit him in the brains! Oh no, he took like 20 damage points. Whatever. Let's just end your miserable existence here, guy, and be done with you. And then kind of just get everybody else to the goal. Wait, there's more walkers? Where? I'm leaving. I'm good. Peace! Alright, so you've seen what is the core gameplay loop in The Walking Dead. Dead Man Land, Dead something, Land something. I don't remember the name of this game. That's how much I give a shit. I don't remember the name of this game. Hold on a second. The Walking Dead No Man's Land. Oh, I can remember that. And basically, there is some base management that you would find in XCOM, and there is some combat you would find in XCOM. So basically, they made The Walking Dead with XCOM type trappings, and on paper that sounds awesome, but the part where it is a free-to-play mobile game that limits what you do and wants real money, that is less awesome. So basically, if they made a full-fledged console version of this, I'd be all about it, but the part where it is a free-to-play mobile game, I am not about it at all. Uh-oh, back to camp. There are aliens, I mean walkers, at the wall. Take them out. Tap on a walker to shoot it. That's interesting. How many bullets do we have? Alright, well, at least you're not, like, so far you're not looking at having to deal with other players, messing with your bases like you did in the last Walking Dead game, so there's that. And certainly, you know, I'm looking forward to what, Overkill does with that new console Walking Dead game that's going to be coming out at some point in the next year or so. So, you know, I like Walking Dead. I don't like mobile games that want you to spend actual money. Just give me a full-fledged game. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. This is AppSlug. I hope you learned something. I am your host, AppSlug, and I will see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.